Good evening, everyone. Welcome back to another installment of Impostor Syndrome. I'm Katiana. I'm here with a wandering trader, possibly two, and Grench. And we have an amazing episode for you tonight, I hope. And with any luck, it will not involve me dying. Thumbs up. Hope everyone is having a great weekend so far. We have just a couple of housekeeping items. Do we not? A side quest today. Oh, I'm sure we're going to squirrel. We always squirrel. That's one thing we're really good around here is we juice chase squirrels. We have just a couple of updates from last we met. No, oh no, not that. Yes, no, squirrel, squirrel. So after we left off the stream last time, Grench was like, "I am getting so tired of sorting as much as nice as it is to have everything all sorted. All the time we spent sorting and sorting and sorting and sorting is really driving him a little batty." I'm like, okay, we're going to follow the quest line over here. And we're going to move from the crafting terminal. We're going to skip this and go to this, which is the storage scanner. Storage scanner. So this is tied to not everything, but a large number of all of these chests in the room. And I brought over the backpacks that were set up over there, and they're sitting on the floor closest to the category that they belong to. So that would be a mob drop backpack, this would be the ingots backpack, and this would be the blocks backpack. So they should also hopefully be, or could be, connected to this. I just have to find them. I might have to refresh this to see them. But this then sees everything across all of the different chests we have and allows us to craft with them or extract them. However, when we put things in, they will not necessarily go to the chest that we want them to. So if we use the storage scanner for depositing, it's all bets off to where they're going to end up. So it's sort of a catch-22. Hello, where are you? No, I do not need a knowledge fragment. No, I don't need an angel upgrade. No, I don't need a begonia. I don't need a daisy. No, I don't need you. Thank you. But we spent, how long did we spend? 20 minutes searching through here trying to find our echo shards. I knew we had echo shards and warden parts. This is true. Once you go digital, does the sorting really mean anything? This is a really good point. So from this point on, sorting is less important. But anyway, we spent like, I bet 20 minutes looking through these chests trying to find where did our warden parts go. And it wasn't until I looked and Grench went and got more warden parts because we couldn't find them. And that's when I remembered, oh yeah, we put them all in mystical agriculture because we need the hearts of the deep for mystical ag. I had forgotten that. Well, with the storage scanner, I don't have to remember which chest I put them in. If they're in a chest here somewhere, the storage scanner is going to see it. I deliberately left certain categories of the chests out. So the artifacts, the trinkets, the relics, the helmets, the chest plates, the leggings, the one of type things, the tools and the bows and crossbows and the shovels, and so those are. It's a rat. Do I have enough cheese to get a rat? 18. I should have enough. Can we try again for a rat? Hey, rat. Magnet. Turn magnet off. Turn magnet off, please. Please turn magnet off. No, Mr. Rat, come back. I want to feed you and make you love me. And put you in a cage so that you will stay safe or safer. And yeah. But we have to keep you away from the llamas. You and llamas don't get along. Like, at all. Dude. Dude. Where'd he go? Dude. Why do you guys have to be so hard to tame? No! The llama saw you! No! Here, dude, get on the side. Get no. Get away from the llamas. Get away from the llamas. Dude. Dude, please eat the cheese. I need you to eat the darn cheese. I'm protecting you from the llamas, but I need you to eat the cheese. Could you please eat the cheese faster? Yeah, stay down over here, away from the llamas. Yes, you're my friend. Okay. I have a rat on my head. Now, we have to get over to where the cage is and safely deposit him without llamas. Okay. Little dude, you stay there. Don't move. Okay, we have a tamed rat on our team again. Okay, now I can go back to... Okay, sorry, Nedved, go to sleep. I'm sorry, we got distracted by the rat. I was very focused. Now, okay, we have a hydrate. I'm having blackberry Dr. Pepper. We are having a hydrate. Nedved, go to sleep. Hello. Thank you very much. Good evening to Calix. I appreciate you popping in at 2 a.m. So, that is our big accomplishment, is we have the storage scanner. It's not 100% of the storage, it's the bulk of the storage. Eventually, we're going to get to AE2. Our goal is to get to the moon. The moon has the meteors with the presses that are going to allow us to move forward in AE2. Once we get to AE2, all of this stuff will get converted to drives and digital storage, and this will go away. All of this stuff will go away into an AE2 system. And then this platform can get used for something else, but that's way down the road yet. Goal today is to go to the moon. Hopefully. Hopefully. We have oxygen gears. I should put those over here. We have spacesuit tops. We need to make helmets, leggings, and boots. And then we need to make an oxygen generator to fill the chest plates with oxygen, which will allow us to go, I believe, to the moon. We need to put a rocket out. We need to fill it with fuel. We have fuel. Right here. So then we can go to the fuel or go to the moon. When we get to the moon, we have to find dash. The dash is going to allow us to upgrade the rocket. We need 6 dash blocks, 2 dash tanks, a tier rocket, and then we need to be able to make a rocket nose cone and 4 rocket fins in a NASA workbench, which is made with Ender IO materials, create materials, including mechanical arms, which I don't know how many of those we have already. I think we have 1, possibly 2. We'll have to see. But it's an interesting combination of create and Ender IO to make that. We have 1 so far, so we're going to need 2. Oh, nice. Can we make mechanical arms? Is there a reason we can't make mechanical arms? Oh, we can make mechanical arms. That's not a problem. We are good to go on that front. So, the other thing I want to do is completely and brazenly steal an idea from District that he did on his stream this morning. We were not in the Citadel with you guys this morning. So everything that you guys looted this morning, that was just the 3 of you. We did not go looting with you guys this morning. So the 1, we have been to 1, and we have gotten 1 from a Citadel. Is there multiple in a Citadel? Okay, so if there's only 1 in a Citadel, we got the 1 from the Citadel. So that would be that one over there, right? Dude, you've got a hole in your village. That's not good. I actually don't believe I've been to the Citadel yet. I don't recall. Oh, no, I have not. Which means I can come down here to the hidden treasure room that I now know exists. Ha 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 ha. And loot the loots. Oh, but I should put my shovel in. I mean, maybe I'll get lucky and find another mechanical arm. Or get lucky and get a mechanical arm in a sturdy sheet. I don't know what a sturdy sheet is. Land. I'll say it looks very bare. I would say that Grench did an amazingly good job of stripping everything out of here. Yeah, I mean, harvesting windows, that is totally what I would expect from you. Oh, the schematic table's still here. Bees in jars! Want a TP here to see if you can find apotheosis coins in this chest. Sure. Sir, it's very dark here. Yes, there's apotheosis coins in this chest. 7 of them. And mysterious scrap metal. And a book of blessing. Where are you? Oh, one of those spawners with the loot chest under it. Grench, you want to come and loot something? Chest in the floor. See if you get apotheosis coins.
Yep.
A spawn egg? 47? And 8 spawn eggs? What? Well, remember, he also has a difficulty of 257. And a sigil of socketing? Wow. JC, what are you doing? I mean, besides dying. Well, that was my other question is, there's nothing there, why are you dying? And be careful, Grench will kill you by accident. It just says you were devoured by darkness. Like, my death totem things went off twice. I'm not even there. We're out of the area. Sort of out of the area. Apparently not out of the area enough. I don't get it. I don't see anything weird. Ooh, there's that plasteel ore that requires a netherite pick to mine it. I don't have that. I'm not even near you guys and I'm getting hit. How is that possible? My anti-death totem has gone off like 6 times. There's a whole pile of mobs down here, but they're all way down here. There's a dark-touched spider. I mean, Grench's necklace can definitely do a lot of damage. That's no, because didn't you but I don't have anything like darkness attached to my gear that I know of. Again, that I know of. Oh, oh, it's the Pearl of the Void. Any creatures nearby you, if they are exposed to darkness, receive massive damage and heavy debuffs. Sky flaps are affected regardless of light level. That would be me. I completely forgot that was a thing. I was wearing it because of the 35% chance that otherwise lethal damage won't kill you. I totally blame Cat. I was not originally planning on going anywhere where it was dark. I totally skipped the fine print. Again, not planning on going somewhere dark. Well, Grench has killed me. This is like my way of paying back by accident, maybe? I don't know. Lasai. I have taken it off. It is safe for you to come back now, JC. Yes, you may come back and loot to your heart's content. I have taken the bad evil thing off, and I will put it away for now. I am very sorry. He is now scared of the dark. Well, so he should be. JC found it. And he told me, and I came, and I got 7 apotheotic coins from it, And then I thought, oh, well, we should have you come and loot it and see what you get off of it. And you got a ton more stuff than I did. So JC got 29, I got 7, and you got 47. Mm-hmm. Mossy cobblestone, spawner, loot chest under a spawner. Just sitting in a cave. You're just wandering in a cave system, right? Hey, John, how are you doing? Just mining. Yeah. Crazy. Well, those coins and spawn eggs and stuff are definitely going to come in handy. Thank you, JC. That was great, and I'm sorry about the deaths. Very, very sorry. Oh, hello. Over this way. This way. Grench, 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 Grench. Follow me, follow me, follow me, follow me. Grench. Grench is typing. Yes, follow me. Loot. Yes, sidetracked with looting. This is just a normal cat stream. We have goals of X, Y, and Z. So what are we doing? A, B, and C. Oh, tablet of sanctuary. Trimosaurus's ring of recovery of regenerating source. I'm getting rid of you. Putting that one on. And of course, we got another backpack. Because of course we did. What a lovely tunnel. Very long tunnel. So much tunnel. JC, have you tunneled this all the way from your base? Oh my gosh, look, yes, there's the stairs. All the way up. And we're at JC's house. Crazy. Okay. Well, thank you again for the looting, and sorry about the killing you. Didn't mean to do that. And now I have to be mindful not to be wearing this around total darkness. I like the not dying part because, Grench. That was the part I liked about it because, Grench. I need the Grench protection. But I have to be mindful not to wear it underground. Okay. I see what District was saying about having multiple spell stones and rotating around between them during different situations. That now makes a lot more sense. Okay. So, couple of things we want to look at. First, we want to look at how is our miner doing. We want to give it some more fuel. Because we haven't given it a botany pot to keep it fed yet. So we just give it some boosted fuel when we come over here. It's doing okay. We got 7 more ancient debris. That's awesome. And we are up to 48 aurantium and 34 rubitine. So that is very nice. Loving that. Got some more diamond ore as well. So this is, again, just passively generating ores for us, which is awesome. Then we're also going to run over and see how our diamond B is doing. And, ooh, nice. Let's go over to the bee house. Check on, hello, all my little bees. Hello, everybody. Let's see, how are we doing? Our bee is still healthy. This is good. We've got lots of diamond combs waiting to be processed, which makes sense because I'm guessing you have run out of power. We've got 3 and 4. 1 and 2. Okay, so and 4. So that's 44. And that's 357. 57 and 44. Between all of these together, we have 1 full second diamond B. Yes! Perfect. So we should be able to put those together in another piece of equipment, which I have to remember which one it's called, and we'll be able to make a second diamond B, and then that will basically double our production. Awesome. And this is full of honey, so I need to... Did I read the honeycomb quest in the bee chapter? Did I read the honeycomb quest? Oh, don't tell me. Is it this one? Unlike other mod packs, bees are handled a bit differently here. All the usual mechanics for obtaining new bees have been removed, so no breeding, very little natural spawning, and no bee conversions. Instead, all the available bees can be obtained through their spawn eggs, which have had recipes created to fit alongside the progression of the pack. If you're curious what bees are actually available, your first step should be looking at the comb quest listed above, as every single one there is needed for the ultimate honeycomb. Well, now that says that usual mechanics for obtaining new bees have been removed. So no breeding and no bee conversions. Does that mean these don't work? Did they take... Genes do not work in imposter syndrome. Please look at the egg dupe recipe instead. Oh my gosh. Well, now I feel stupid. I wasted one of my precious... How did you end up in here? You shouldn't have been able to fly in, more or less. Now you're stuck in here. Well, this is frustrating. Ugh. Yes, those are the other gems right next to it. Oh. For non-gem apotheosis. I read that as non-apotheosis gems. We have... If it's for the coins, and the mysterious scrap metal, I would probably put them over here in the chest by the salvaging table. Right here. That's where I would put them. I'd put the sigils there too. Why the small chest? Because originally I didn't know how much we would have. It'd probably be just as easy to expand it to its 2 chests going this way if we needed room in the future. We have now gone to totally sideways. I've completely lost my train of thoughts now. My bee stuff doesn't work. Ugh. Well, that's frustrating. True. I do appreciate that, Rig. Thank you for bringing that to my attention. I knew that you had to that you couldn't breed them. And I knew that you had to basically, a lot of them are starting with the stone spawn or the stone bee base and then building off of that in other ways. So you have 3 mushroom spawn eggs, 3 magma cube spawn eggs, and 2 salmon spawn eggs. The magma cube ones might come in handy. I'm not sure about salmon and mushrooms, but those magma cubes maybe. We definitely do not have a chest for spawn eggs because I think those are the first ones we've gotten. Yes, why don't you put them with spawners? That sounds like a really great idea. Wow, my brain just sort of imploded because now I'm like, trying to figure out how I'm going to segue from that. So, District worked with these this morning, the pedestals. There's a ton of automation things that you can do with these pedestals that early game I think we can put these to good use, and one of them is as a resource generator, a material generator. So if we can get these going, if we go to use, so based on the below block, an inserted tool will generate items, putting the outputs in the pedestal. So you can generate moss blocks, andesite, sand, snow blocks, tuff, skulk, calcite, deep slate, podzol, mushroom blocks, grass blocks, basalt, packed ice, diorite, mud, blackstone, granite, red mushroom blocks, red sand, dripstone, soul sand, gravel, end stone, stone, netherrack, ice, obsidian, clay. So clay, gravel, stone, sand, I think would potentially be the ones that would be nice to have, because then we would have theoretically an unlimited supply of those resources on hand. And then Grench suggested, instead of a drawer, he suggested we just get some great big backpacks with some upgrades in them and let them go to town. But I don't know if a pedestal will output to a backpack versus, say, a drawer. So we're going to give that a try. So first we're going to come here and we're going to do okay, maybe not, because this is apparently not seeing the backpacks. So I'm going to have to do something to do this and do this, and then look for the backpacks. I know they're in range because they're sitting right in the same area with all the chests. Oh, backpacks apparently are not. Backpacks don't count as acceptable, routable things for the storage scanner. Okay, that's good to know. So for the storage scanner doesn't see the backpacks. They're invisible. So I just refreshed the storage scanner and it doesn't see the 3 backpacks that I brought over. It doesn't see them. Wrong row. Right row. Right row. Correct. The Pretty Pipes, terminal could connect to backpacks. The storage scanner from RF Tools cannot see backpacks. But I used the crafting terminal from Pretty Pipes in the crafting recipe leading up to the storage scanner. But all I have to do is take the contents of these backpacks and move them back into the chests, and that makes them visible to the storage scanner. And it frees up 3 backpacks for us to use for this new project if the pedestals can be used with backpacks, which is what we're... That would be the next step, would be to change from using regular redwood chests to be using diamond barrels. If we want to keep using the storage scanner for much longer for these bulk items. Because we can only stack the chest so high. I have my 1 diamond bee making combs. I just have to process the combs, but it's only like at a 20% chance to successfully produce a diamond. And then we have diamond ore coming from the miner over there, but it's only a small percentage chance to generate a diamond ore. So we have 2 incoming streams of diamonds, but they're both very small. We could probably make a gold bee, but we're going to have the same issue with gold bee as we do with diamond bee, is that it's only a percentage chance of the comb actually generating the resource. Now there is, well, we have to make lots of the bees, and then there is an upgrade you can make to convert Once we get the draconic bee, we can change them to making blocks. Instead of making individual combs, they would make blocks of combs, which increases how much you're getting per cycle because you're making a block of combs instead of an individual comb, so you get more per cycle. But that requires you to have the draconic bee, and that is a journey to get to that draconic bee. Everything is really gated behind the draconic bee. So, JC, you are apparently part of the test group. Lucky you. I'm going to go back up here to the extras linking tool. You watch over 5,000 hours of Twitch a year. I believe that. I would agree. But you have to be able to get the bees up to the point that you're generating enough quantity to offset the low return per cycle at 20%, which is ungodly low. Ramping that production up high enough to where 20% is a sustainable amount, that's going to be a challenge. How do we make the linking tool? Yeah, and it took like a full hive of bees to get, I think we had multiple hives of bees. Right, but the upgrades are all gated behind the draconic bee. Again, we're stuck behind not being able to make that bee. Right, and those upgrades, I mean, you can't even make the alpha one until you have draconic. I'm like, am I pushing bees too soon because we really are meant to not have it yet? Yeah, but you could go get a draconic bee. We can't do that here. I didn't see District Stream this morning to see how you acquire. Yes, yes, we've been to the end. We actually went to the end and then went backwards to get the Ender Dragon because we haven't yet done the bosses. I have the dragon. I'm just locked behind the enchanting at this point. Yes, because we have to have our enchanting setup configured at the correct levels to be able to get the enchanted dragon's breath. Which I don't know what combination of certain bookcases or other devices and things are going to get our thing high enough, because the Arcana has to be like at 60% or whatever it was. Was that what it was? It was the infused dragon. Right, so to make this, you have to have your Arcana at least 60%. And Arcana is like pulling teeth. We're at only 13. So it's like finding the right things that will increase Arcana significantly enough in the limited space you have to build with. That's going to be a challenge. Like a big challenge. But again, right. Yeah. Agreed. I can make the speed upgrades. So that one is available to me. I can do speed. I can't do block. I can't do alpha. This one's useless. That one's probably useless. That one's probably a good line to go down. You're locked behind the linking tool. You don't tell me how to make the linking tool. I've got vanilla honey and I have a honeycomb set up. So that part I already have. I got that in the honeycombs. Guides in Discord. Toot, toot. Oh, excellent. The Apotheosis guide for the enchanting setup. Perfect. Well timed. This is one specifically for this version. It's the hand icon in the crafting recipes. The hand icon. So you take a rod and a crystal and right click it on a bookshelf. Am I interpreting that right? A rod, a crystal, and right click it on a bookshelf. Gotcha. Okay. So a rod, a crystal, and right click it on a bookshelf. All right. I know I have treated stick counts as a rod. And then we have wrong backpack. We've got all the emeralds in the world. Oh, and I'm going to need an upgrade tool as well, which is going to be another rod, and that's going to be gold instead of the crystal. Okay, gold. Okay, and then that is the main hand is the stick. All right, so this goes in here. This goes in here. And I pop over here to a bookshelf. And I go. And I go. Boom, boom. And I go. Boop. Perfect. All right. We have got 2 of the bee houses. And these have got these on the outside. They've got these on the outside. And then there are these on the inside. And if I want to, on the other side of the wall here, this I have hooked up to tanks. This can be rooped into these 2 tanks for honey. So I've got combs and we have honey. And there are 2 of these. This is bee house 1 and we have bee house 2. So I need to set up some automatic collection systems, but that's what we have for now. But I definitely have sources for those materials. Now, pedestals with the linking tool, I need stone. I should have stone. Oh my gosh, so many. I should have stone in here? No, I already processed it. Where did it go? Is it in here? Here. Okay, so you do this, boom, boom. Pedestal. That pedestal. Do that. Make a pedestal. Perfect. Okay, then the upgrade base is the upgrade tool with a gold ingot. We can do that. We have gold ingots. Do upgrade tool with the gold ingot to make an upgrade base. Okay. Now, that unlocks all the different things that we can do. I want a material generator, which is going to be a bucket of water and a bucket of lava. All right, so somewhere in my backpack here, I'm going to put all of this stone away for now, because if this works, we're going to need a bunch of stone to make more of the pedestals. Here I should have, I only have 1. Why do I only have 1? I do not know. I can make another one. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, come over here. Okay, water. Lava. Upgrade base in the corner. Water. Lava. Material generator. Okay. And then we want from here, we want one of the stones. And then we're going to take this over here. to put this thing right in the middle of two chunks. No wonder this thing hasn't been running properly. It's in between two chunks. Oh, they're both chunk loaded, so there is that. I've got that going for me at least. Okay, we're going to take the black backpack here. We're going to put this down here. Then I'm going to put the pedestal on top of that. Okay, and then we put the stone on top of that. I think you can be creative, like use ours to make two portals that link to each other. Have one closest to spawn. Now, to be fair, we already have a connection because we have the red share stone to the rat's nest. So really, all we have to do is make a bridge across the river and a road to the front door, and we're done. Well claimed Akumadori. Ding, 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 ding. But to be fair, I don't know how much Akumadori is planning on putting on that side of the river and on this side of the river. Well, you just said we could put portals that link to each other. This is a portal that links to each other. I just happen to have already done what you just suggested. I was thinking ahead of you. But think of the TPS strain. We mustn't put too much TPS strain on the server. I am putting a road down that's going to be as gentle to the server as possible. Because it only has to go from here to there. My road's also going to have a bridge. Although I think it might be over from there to there because I think Kumadori likes the dock. She may have plans for the dock. I can't remember. She hasn't told me all of her plans. Even she has secrets from her mother. Okay, now I have to remember how to do this part. Placed on the below block, an inserted tool will generate items, putting outputs in the pedestal. So we've got this. So the default tool used is this. So I need a stone pickaxe for the tool. Okay. Oh, definitely. We could have some put a stable or something nearby with some horses. Need cobble. Where's cobble? I think that'll work. That'll work. Okay. So then this goes in. This gets right-clicked in. And then that goes. That in my offhand, and then cannot be linked to itself. Oh, the upgrade in the offhand. So I have them backwards like this. Like that. It's doing little black clouds. Does that mean it's not working? Stone has to be under the pedestal. Okay, so oh, that's interesting. It became smooth stone. So I move this to next to the pedestal. Take another piece of stone and put you here. But it's making cobblestone. I don't want it to make cobblestone. I want it to make stone. Did it say that on the It didn't say that on here. It just said a stone pickaxe. Shoot. How do I turn it off? No, I don't want cobblestone. I want stone. I need to turn you off. Okay. You can remove the upgrade with the upgrade tool. Okay. So I need to silk touch this. Okay. Do that. I know I remember seeing. Hop. I remembered. Okay, so if I put that on here with the silk touch book, there is a silk touch pick. Alright, so let's set this up again. Okay, so then it's going to be pedestal. Pickaxe. This goes in the offhand. Put that on. And then I take this. The heck was that? Shift right click. Shift right click the upgrade tool. It's a tool swapper. Tool filters, tool work cards, item block tags, upgrade tool. Okay, I had put a silk touch pick on there and it's still making cobblestone. Offhand tool and left click. Offhand tool and left click to add to pedestal. There we go. Now we're making stone. Oh my goodness gracious. Now, whee! Now, can I pipe out of the pedestal into a backpack? Do I have any more ender item? I might be out. Why? There's equipment falling from the skies, apparently. I'm okay. Is it from the phantoms? Your magnet was off and you're fighting phantoms. So they're dropping hose and helmets now? Good grief. Oh, the boss ones. No, that makes sense. And now our sky is filled with cobwebs. Double good grief. Okay. Item conduits are the pulsating alloy nuggets. That's these with the these. So we're gonna do rump 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 boom boom and put you away. Okay, so then we bring these over here. Okay, so then if I do this like that, and then I tell you to always on, always on, stone goes in the backpack. Okay, so then I need to take the turn too soon. Somewhere up here we had here. These get upgraded with blocks of gold. Oh, expensive. get those. Then I can sort. Lovely. Okay, so we now have a pedestal making stone. And now that is going to be instrumental in us continuing bees because, as we said earlier, stone is the fundamental building block of multiple of the bees. You start with a stone bee spawn egg and then you convert it into any number of the different bees. So if we have a source of stone, we can then make our stone 2x compressed, which is what we need to make the stone bee spawn egg. So I feel good about having that done. And in theory, we can put a second pedestal here feeding into this same pedestal. I'm going to just do that. Keep that smooth. We could do a second pedestal feeding into the same backpack. Save on upgrades. Stone was the important one I wanted to get going. I think I should be able to replicate this, and potentially there'll be other ones here with backpacks being set up. But that is going to be an important resource generating option for us in the future. I feel really good about getting that set up to help with the bee issue. We have so much stuff. Some of this is just a matter of doing some processing of it. So, like, back over here. So, like the elemental craft, all of these, find all the water ones. All of those get compressed down to that. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, that's in the wrong place. Boom, 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 boom. 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 We can consolidate so much of this stuff down. I just have not had time to do it yet. But like if I set this up with a crafter or something to where we stored everything in the top one, it automatically got compressed down to the powerful version. The powerful version breaks right back down to the raw version. We just need to compress them for storage purposes. Because we've got a lot. They're getting full. Boom. Let's put our tools in my tool bag. There, put that there. All the red. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, boom. Welcome back. mean, that's just so much better for storage. Air, air, air. Air, 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 air. Air, 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 air. All of these air. Air. Air, 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 air. And we get so much more earth than anything else. It's ridiculous. There. So that comes down here. All the green. Green, 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 green. We're probably going to get all of this condensed down into just one chest by the time I'm done. Green, 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 green. That goes there. Green, green, green. 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 Or really darn close to it. Green. Got these runes. Wai, Fuse, Manx, Soren. Don't know what any of those do. Oh, I found some more fire. Scrolls, you can stay here. Boom, 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 boom. Balance them out. There, there, and there. I mean, that's ridiculous. I just got everything all cleaned up like that. Boom. Like that one's empty, and that one's only got the scrolls in it. Take these two, move them down here now. I mean, that's nuts how nicely that cleaned up. But that's just like, those are the types of housekeeping things there just hasn't been time to work on much. Sort of like the recycling project, which hasn't happened at all. Yeah, gotta work on that. Gotta work on that. The moon. The moon. Hey, Rig, while you're here, I've been meaning to ask you, when you take your tier 2 rocket to this Eternus, do you need your spacesuit for that too? Or is it like Twilight Forest and you take the rocket but you don't need a spacesuit? No spacesuit? Excellent. So we need spacesuit for the moon, do not need spacesuit for Eternus. Excellent. That is what we needed to know. And the Grave Guardian's up there doing his little dance. Okay. But we do need a spacesuit to go to the moon. So we've got 2 of these, which is the Ad Astra. Ad Astra. Don't give him a challenge! He will try it! Okay. We have the 3 tiers of spacesuit. Your tier 1, your tier 2, and your tier 3. So spacesuit, netherite suit, jet suit. Yeah, the server and this pack are definitely having a time of it. That is for sure. So we are going to make a tier 1 spacesuit to go to the moon. And then we have to figure out how to get some oxygen into our spacesuit to breathe. So hopefully this is not too bad. Oh, no, this isn't bad at all. Yesterday the RAM was maxed out. Oh my gosh. That's scary. Like scary, scary. It is this is probably like the most meatiest pack we've done as a group. For sure. We need steel plates. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I got to keep track of how many we need here. So we need 5 for the helmet. So 5 times 2, that's going to be 10 to do 2 helmets. Leggings is another 5. 5 times 2 is another 10 for 2. And then boots is 2. 2 times 2 is 4. So I need 24 steel plates. So let me go find my steel. Oh, we're good. Like, if you're going to break a lot of blocks, do it when you're the only person online. Don't make farms that may have lots of entity updates, that sort of thing. That's the thing. I mean, we've got it beefed as far as we can beef, and we're still getting tick lag this early. If we have tick lag this early in the pack, I don't want to think about what it's going to be like when we get to endgame and we have all the AE2 systems up and running and everything. It's like, ooh. I'm glad we have like the Eidolon multi-block this thing here, because trying to do the regular Eidolon with the tick lag, no. Alright, let's see if we can do this in here. So if I want to do the helmet, and I want there's 2 plates, or 2 helmets, then I want leggings, and I want 2 leggings, and now we have boots, 2 boots. Perfect. Okay, so now we have got the achievement for our astronaut for creating a spacesuit. Now we need oxygen. So there should be I don't see a separate block for the oxygen. Converts water into oxygen, use it to space. Well, why didn't that show up before? Oh, I hate making these things. Okay, so we're going to need gas tanks and a fan. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Did I have any more steel? Because goodness knows, I think we're going to need... Oh, wrong direction. We're going to need more steel. Ooh, 10 more blocks. That makes me happy. Well, considering you're killing everything, you're going to have your difficulty level at 300 and mine just ticked to 30. So your difficulty level is 10 times mine. Yours just ticked to 300. It is exactly 10. You're scared to... You're scared. So am I. And I'm with him. I mean, to be fair, I'm scared to be near Grench. So there is that. He has been responsible for one of my 2 deaths. Because his equipment is dangerous for those nearby. It really is. It's 300. Oh, God. Dude. I'm going to be in the same room as you, and I'm just going to die just for being in the same room as you, because the difficulty is so different. Oh, my gosh. Just, no. Okay. There's the fan. Okay, then I need 2 oxygen tank. What the heck are those? Large fueling tanks. I'm gonna need 4 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Valve handle. No, no. Give me just. He's played a full day longer than the nearest. Oh my, good grief. Oh my God, how many of these sturdy sheets am I gonna need? Oh, oh, no, no, no. No. It's a lot. He's played a lot. Did I mention he really likes the pack a lot? He really likes the pack a lot. How do you make sturdy sheets? Obsidian ingots through the press. What? Okay, obsidian with iron and then cook it. That I can do. Oh no, he's got an idea in his head. I'm scared. Okay, so this requires 2 large tanks, which requires 2 medium tanks with 4 sturdy sheets, which requires 2 of these with 4 more of those, requires 2 Okay, so start with this. Can I do these? 1, 2. No, I need more sturdy sheets. Oh, this is going to be a problem. Okay, so I'm going to need these, which is going to be these. Can I make a stack of these? I can make 2. A 2. Okay, put that and that. Recipe here. Now stack. Okay. Need you to cook these. Not sure why you're cooking with saplings, but okay. Then you need to go through a press. Okay. So that's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4. Then it's going to be 8, 16, 20, 24. Ah. Cook faster. I mean, to be fair, Grench's deaths crashed the server, so there is that. I mean, uh, not an intentional sort of thing. It's a mod conflict of some sort that makes things go. I mean, you would think so. Okay, you didn't die. It was my spell thing, and you didn't die. It was an almost killing you. That's not the same thing. Your necklace did kill me. Okay, in that case, yay for my spellstone. I'm impressed. The fact that I have something that does 400 points of damage, that's impressive. I feel bad, however, that I killed JC twice. Yes, that I feel bad about. Now, I know, really? Alright, put you in there, turn you back on, bonk, 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 bonk. I do appreciate a fast bonk, bonk. Now you guys have me calling it the bonk, bonk. Okay, so now I could do recipe, you, one of you. Then I do use here, 1, 1. And then I do use here, 1. Okay. Do I even want to know? Oh, jeez. JC, you're halfway to 100. JC, we've just started this pack and you're halfway to 100. Sir. Sir. Oh, he's going to blow his record out of the water. Oh my gosh. Go big or go home. Oh my goodness. Okay, here's 8 more of those. We have so many phantoms because neither Grench or I sleep. Even though neither one of us are wearing the ring. Greg is up there. He and the sea serpents. Well, see, we don't mind the phantoms because we're getting the phantom membranes and we need them for the Mundabitor dust. And I figure since we need it anyway for a crafting ingredient, we might as well let them fly around up there, burn to death, drop the phantom membranes, and then we can have it for the dust. Plus, sometimes the boss ones spawn, and then Grench kills them, and they drop something useful, potentially useful that we can recycle, if we ever get around to recycling things. That's the we have to have a recycling day. Okay, so now I can do. Okay, so we have 2 large fueling tanks. So now I go back to here, here, here. Oh god, but that's just one. I still need to do a second one. Oh, oh my god. Okay, hang on. That's 4, 8, 16. and I have 7. So that's 9. So I need to do steel first. Holy cow. This is a like shiitake mushroom lot of resources. Okay, there's those again. Now I need to make a whole bunch more of the obsidian with iron. So we're going to come over here. We're going to make this, this, this. Stack, stack. Put you in there, put you in there. Here, here, stack. I think we're going to do this again. Do this, 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 this. I'm thinking that's going to be enough. I'm hoping it's going to be enough. I just need it to cook faster. Coy. Does not cook very fast. All right, so back to here, 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 here. I need 1, 2. Then here I go use, here, 1. God, we need so much steel. I should get steel bee going, except that one's probably 16 blocks of steel. Is that what it is for the steel bee? Where? Elf steel, Terra steel, dragon steel, mana steel. Where's regular steel? Steel bee. Oh, no, that one's not that bad. It's only... Never mind. I lied. I lied. What the hell is that recipe? Yeah, I need to get that one up and running here ASAP so that we're using create as our fuel for steel. Yeah. Yep, I think we need to have Grench help us with setting that one up. I think we'll be adding that one to the priority list. 81 blocks of steel. 81 blocks of steel to make a steel bee. A 81! With an iron bee, which I'm guessing is 16 blocks of iron. Okay. That one at least is quote-unquote normal. Okay, so then we're going to do this. Okay, then we're going to do use, you. Okay, and then we're going to do this. Two tanks are done. This and this. No, I need 4 more steel plates. Grrr. My mind is still just a little blown at the 81 blocks of steel for a steel bee. I just can't fathom. Can you get... Can't get steel through villager trading or through bounty boards. No bypass on that. Oh, okay. Okay. Boom, boom, and boom. Got an oxygen loader. Okay. So now we're going to add this to our... So this lovely thing doesn't really need to be here anymore as far as power lines, but it is a convenient place to put these machines that can be put out of the way. So I don't necessarily want to tear the power line down yet. Let's make a... basic tank. Bucket mode is on. I should be able to do this. And my phone went to sleep. I apologize if anyone posted to chat. Since my phone went to sleep, I missed seeing what you said. My friend's in-game chat I saw because it was in-game, obviously, but anyone who spoke to me in Twitch chat, I missed it. I apologize. I had bounced over to Discord to look at something and did not switch it back over to Twitch. 5 more. Okay, and then I'm going to switch it bucket mode off. Come over here. And then this can go in here. Okay, so now if we bring 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, 1 spacesuit is full. So that is mine. I'm going to put you and you. Then we'll do bucket mode on again. We need to do a second round of this so that we can fill up Grench's spacesuit. Bucket mode off. This won't take but a minute. Okay. Then I just need to grab the spacesuit up here. Whoop. And put that in there. And that fills that one up. Okay. Grench, I have your spacesuit prepared, and there is oxygen in the thingy. Thingy. That's the technical term. I do something with the oxygen gear? I don't remember. Well, that's the wrong thing. That goes this one. Let's put my gear in here. And then we'll do bucket mode on. No, I don't need to do bucket mode on. Put that in there and grab the fuel and grab a rocket. And go sleep. I look very funny with a spacesuit with bunny slippers on. There is my O2. My O2 levels are at 100%. Grench, I am ready to go to the moon. Oop, there you are. Let me show you your spacesuit. Boop. Spacesuit in basket. The basket I am standing on has your spacesuit in it. Now you look equally as amusing in your outfit with only your accessories. Oh, the vent is just some, the vent is not part of the stuff yet. It was just something else from Ad Astra that I overlapped into the other um, basket because the first basket was full with the spacesuit stuff in it. I don't know how that oxygen gear is used, but it shows that we have 100% oxygen. That gear is just used for crafting the suit? Okay, then we don't need the gear. Leave that there then. Fill an oxygen canister for some extra oxygen. That is actually a good call. I need to make an oxygen canister. Oxygen canister. That is this one. This one. Boom. Oh, I can need iron plates and iron rods. Okay, hang on. Un momento, por favor. I do this in... I just need to. Just do that. Let's go ahead and throw the rest in there. Bonk, 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 bonk. Oh, no wonder I didn't see any messages. My phone froze. Hey, let's try it again. AV Navy, I am so sorry I did not say hello to you earlier. I just now saw that you were here in chat. Okay. Oxygen canister. That's probably not a bad idea. Oxygen canister, oxygen canister. Put the rest of those away. These hold 500 each. I only have enough for one full can. I need more water to make some more oxygen quick. Moon trip is a very big deal. I think Grench does have a good idea that putting mending at a minimum on our suits is probably a good idea. Okay. Grench, your extra oxygen canister I am putting back in the basket. And these go in a curio slot. And you have to right click on them before you enable them so that they are enabled. And then they'll show up as being an oxygen can in the upper left-hand corner. Let me go get those mending books. And emeralds, and 1, 2, 3, 4 books. Mending, emeralds. Ooh, price is going up. 1, 2. Emeralds back, and then take the 4 pieces of equipment off. This with mending, this with mending, these with mending, boots with mending, and then put that back on. Okay. here to the launch pad, which we have way out here at the farthest reaches of Skybase. Bucket mode on. Bucket mode off. Wait. Bucket mode off. I do 1, 2, 3. Okay. Now I have to run all the way back because I don't want to take the rocket fuel with me to the moon because that would be a mess. Take too much fuel with me, I blow up, there's an explosion, it's just messy. They'll be picking up little bits of Katiana all over the place. No, don't need all the mess. Okay, there is that. Okay, so we are back on not there. Here. So we know that while visiting the moon, we discovered one of the old civilizations of this world that also tried to explore the endless expanse of the universe. Perhaps their advancements can help me go even further beyond. So while trying to this quest for the tier 2 rocket is leading us to the moon because we know we have to go there to get the dash. This we can do before we go to the moon. I think the only thing we're probably missing is that second mechanical arm. No, we're missing much more than that. We're missing... Well, no, we shouldn't be missing steel plates. I thought I just put some steel plates in there. Okay. Now I'm really confused because I put the steel blocks into the system and they're no longer visible. So where did the steel go? I have Ad Astra steel. How did it have Ad Astra steel? I should have regular steel. Oh, I'm so confused. Did it somehow I don't know. I got nothing. Let's do... for Grench to be ready. What are you currently making? You're currently making... Oh, you are now ready. Okay, let me throw these down quick. Yep. I wondered. I thought I had dropped 2 and only 1 went through, and I'm like, where did the rest of the steel go? Okay, I know. It wants infinity rods? What? Infinity rods from Ender IO. Oh. This is going to be more complicated than I thought. It's fine. Okay, so you have your waystone to put down on the moon after you TPA to me. I have oxygen. I have my spacesuit on. You're going to TPA to me, put down a waystone, which then I will touch, and then we'll have a way of getting back to the moon for future necessities. You may not want to stand so close to the moon. Oh, thank you. Your extra oxygen tank, did you find that? And get it activated so it's in your inventory and showing up? Perfect. Okay. Let me just throw that in a backpack. Throw that in a backpack. And you have your gravity thing. It should now be reduced so you're not so bouncy. You right click the tank so that it is all sparkly like it's got magic. And then it should show that it's active. So you put the, is it shift right click? I just did it subconsciously, obviously, and I just did it. It changes the charge mode, so it says enabled all armor. Right, so it says charge mode disabled. It's on your heart bar, and you do shift right click and it changes it to say enabled all armor. Okay, hang on just a second. This is weird. Grench can't activate it. It doesn't activate. Oh, just right click. Sorry, sorry. Duh! Okay, so we each have 2 full tanks and a half tank. We are now going to attempt to go to the moon. Don't stand too close. Don't stand there either. What are you doing? Sir, I can't take off. You were literally blocking the takeoff. Oh my god. Well, it made him laugh. Okay, so in the solar system, the moon, land. No crashes. Ooh. Okay, the backup oxygen tank is emptying itself to keep my main tanks full, and it's emptying quickly. Oh, there are bad things all over the place here. Me no likey. They're like giant starfish. And they're attacking me. And me no likey. Just a second. Hey, did I find a great place for us to set up base or what? Hello. Hello. Give me your dish. Yes, give me your dash. Well, it is not a very big village, but it... How did a regular villager get here? How? If you pick up a Lunarian, they turn into regular villagers. Oh, good lord. You cannot bring a Lunarian home as a souvenir. You put them down and they suffocate. Oh, good god. Okay, my backup can is half empty already. But I did get 2 pieces of cheese, which I will put one of those in my food backpack to eat. It looks like you got one too. And then I have 18 dash ingots, which are... Did you go to darkness again? Why are you going into darkness? Yes, but you don't go off without putting down the lights. No. District, it's not funny. Well, actually it is funny because he killed me last time. But the fact that I've almost paid him back twice is actually kind of funny. Yes, yes, you may now mine. I have taken it off. I have put it away. But maybe put some lights down so you're not in darkness. Learn to not mine in darkness. Who is the most dangerous player on the server? Not Grench, not Rig, it's Cat. No, you are in darkness. Whether you have night vision or not, it is darkness you are in. There goes my protection from dying. Now I have to worry about Grench killing me. Exactly. Which is why you put down, oh, I don't know, torches. That's why God made torches. Okay, backup oxygen can is empty. Yeah, well, no. I can see, yeah, well. Remember the dimension that would straight up kill you in the dark? I miss those days. No, that is not, no, that is not a good thing. Ow. Dude. Yes, the beneath. Oh yes, you had to light it up, and you could not get outside of your little light circle or the, what was that monster called? That's your backup can. Your main can should still be in like the 80s. I'm getting as much dash and cheese as I can and trying not to get killed by mobbage. Cheese. Cheese. My Silk Touch is also not getting dash or... Silk Touch does not work. I'm getting ingots instead of getting ore. You're getting your packs confused again, dear. And why is there a giant solid block in the middle of the room? No. Efficiency 2, Mending, and Silk Touch. Like, why is there a room in the middle of the room? Dang it. It's a Starcrawler dungeon. I can't kill these things. And there's a boss one. Dang it! Why are you able to hit me and I can't hit you? Grench, I need help. Okay, that's just wrong. You should not be able to hit me through floor. There are monsters in the thing below me, and I can't kill them. Please be careful. I said be careful! Well, yes, but you launched your thingy-bobbers. Well, that was underwhelming. Why did I get another base chest in the moon? That makes no sense. I got an Ad Astra spacesuit with apotheosis stuff on it. That was cool. I am up to 29 dash ingots. So that is 3 blocks. And you said you had 203 raw dash. Oh my lord. I'm down to 20% oxygen. I would say your attempts to get dash were far more successful than my attempts to get dash. Goodness gracious. Ice shards. Are we gonna need ice shards too? I'm grabbing some just in case. Oh, I'm down to 8%. 7%. 6%. 5%. 4%. I'm back home. Watch your oxygen. Well, we did not make it to the moon. I take that back. We did make it to the moon. We are not going to make it to getting an upgraded rocket. That's what I meant to say. Because I've got to make this. I should be able to make for the second mechanical arm. Well, now it's showing we have the mechanical arms. Yep, we do have 2 mechanical arms. But it's showing we don't have train casings. Moon stuff are in the baskets. That's where the Ad Astra stuff is. So I put the Desh and the ice crystals back there. Oh, did you bring back a bunch of the moonstone and stuff too? $18 times 512. A lot. The answer is that is a lot. Let's do this. There should be... If I put this backpack down there with... If I put that backpack with 2 iron upgrades, will you be able to fit your stuff in that iron backpack? The non-dash cheese crystals. 9,216. Like I said, it's a lot. How do we not have train casings? Surely we brought back train casings. Apparently not. I stand corrected. We do not have train casings. A brass casing with a sturdy sheet. Okay, well that I can do because we do have somewhere brass casings, and then I had extras of the sturdy sheets, I think. Do or not. Okay, we can make them. Okay. One of these in here. You on. We never did get a train casing. Stuff is in the baskets. Excellent. Okay, well, color me shocked. I really thought we had a train casing. We did not. Okay, so that takes care of that. So now we do have train casings. We need steel plates and then these infinity rods. So we do put you and you away and come back this way to make 3 steel plates. Put you in there, turn you on. You, turn you off. It should accept the steel plates, even though these weren't the Ad Astra ones. It should still accept them. Infinity rods is grains of infinity, a stick, and dark steel nuggets. Do I have dark steel? Dark steel. No. Okay. Dark steel is steel, coal dust, and obsidian. Okay, so we need steel. I'm going to take the crying obsidian because I know that works. And coal dust because I've got that here. Okay, so in here we're going to use 1 steel, 1 crying obsidian. You said the crying obsidian worked. Why would you lie to me? Fine. Obsidian. Game, why you be difficult today? Well, to be fair, you be difficult every day. There we go. Amy Navy is lurking, and we're having a drink. This is going to be the last of my blackberry. Dr. Pepper. Make those into nugs. Infinity rod here. I don't have the grains of infinity. Did I stuff them in here? No. How can I be out of grains of infinity? No. Okay. Let's try that alternative method because I saw it work for JC earlier. Okay. Maybe I just didn't have it set up right. Which is entirely possible. Okay. So, hold flint in your offhand and some deep slate or cobble deep slate in your main hand. And shift right click a block of obsidian. Okay. So if I put down a block of obsidian, boom, and then put flint here. Boom. That is so much faster than what I was doing running around before. Like, so much faster. Okay, put that in there. So now it can do this and this. And throw that in there. Okay, the infinity rods are now made. So now we come back to here, here. I did make the steel plates, right? Didn't I? I did make steel plates. It's like I could have sworn I made steel plates. Like, did I use them in something else? Let's put them in, actually, let's do this. We'll put them in here. Now if I look in here, now it sees them. Okay, so now I just need a void chassis. Which I need more dark steel. Okay, so that is going to be no, I'm out of steel. No. No, I'm not. Phew. Epic gladness. Almost out of steel, but not quite. want to get this made before we sign off for tonight. We're almost there. Oh, and I better check the weather. Oh my goodness. Yeah, we probably should be wrapping up the stream because there is a lot of weather. Yeah, there's a lot of weather, and yeah, it's gonna get nasty here in the next bit. I should wrap up in case we have to do anything like, I don't know, hide. That snuck up on me. I just happened to scan messages on my phone and yeah, well, I know. We can hide more. I just happened to scan my phone and see like 12 severe thunderstorm warnings have been issued in your area. And I'm like, why? It's like, because we're surrounded by severe thunderstorms right now. Okay. I have this really bad feeling I don't have enough dark steel. Like, I have a really bad feeling. Oh, I have enough. Whew! Void chassis. So now we can do this and this. No? Why not? I made you your void chassis. Here's your void chassis. Here. Oh, I see. It's because we didn't have 2 mechanical arms. We only had 1. It was showing me 2. It's fine. I can make the second. We just need brass to... I know I have brass. I need 3 brass. That. Do. See, now I'm going to be like totally distracted because there's just like severe weather around me and I'm going to start getting freaky out. Because I am afraid of severe weather like nobody believes. Oh, nice. Let's save that for the next stream. And we can definitely loot goblin on it next time. Now we have 2 of them. Now we can make this. Yes. Rocket science. Let's set this. Let's put this right. Yes, your version of looting things will involve a bunch of destruction. I am aware. Haha! NASA workbench! And I have no idea where I just got 12 cobalt ingots from. pull them out of here? I must have. Okay. I did. Look at all that stuff. There's another ichor droplets. Dash plating. I don't believe we can do anything with the dash plating. It's just decorative. But the raw dash, what can we do with it? If we crush it, we just get dash dust. That just gets ingots. We get pure dash, or we can't do that yet. Looks like we don't have a way of doubling it at this time. Because we don't have mechanism yet. We can get a little bit extra if we were to put it through the melter. When I mined them, they went right to ingots, even with my silk touch. Do I have heater gloves? Okay, let's look. Do I have... Oh, pickaxe heater. Concentrates heat precisely onto my tools. Smelts any mine block if possible. Look at you go. I didn't even realize I had that. You guessed that's what it was a... I didn't even notice I had that. That's not bad. I don't know what ascension is. An anti-grav pickaxe. Okay, so looks like this is going to be just throw it in a furnace and let it give me dash. And then I'm going to need a bunch more steel so I can make the rocket fins. Oh, nope, 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 nope. We just need to focus on the recipe for this. I'm going to need steel for the tanks. Okay. So for the next stream, I'm going to try and get that rocket taken care of so that we have it. And we can then send Grench on his way towards Eternus so he can start knocking out more bosses because, you know, that's what he do. That's what he do. And next stream, we will probably go do some more loot goblining because that's what we do too. And then it looks like the next things on our progression is going to be blood magic, as well as once we get that tier rocket made, nematocrap. So we have to get both of those getting underway. And I will look at some more bees and figure out what I can do as far as them. And I will have Grench assist me in setting up the tier 3 blast furnace that requires create. So he can help me with getting some stress units plugged in over to the blast furnace so that it is run on stress units. So we will get those upgrades underway. I am knitting tomorrow, and we have an event to go to, so there will be no stream tomorrow. But hopefully I'll be done with knitting and we can stream again on Monday. So we will keep you updated. Check the Discord for updates. And I'm going to go get ready to hide just in case it gets nasty here. I hope you guys enjoyed tonight's stream, and we will catch you next time with more Imposter Syndrome. I'm Katiana, and that is Grench, and we will catch you next time. Good night, everybody.